Hi, it's Rachel from Let's Get Crafty, and today's project is making this adorable little can using this stupendous clear pan, short pails. I purchased this at Christmas time at my local scrapbooking store. We are also going to use for this project the Lattice Martha Stewart border punch. Nice feminine look for a Valentine's Day project. We are going to use this So You're Sweet stamp from the Studio G Valentine's Day collection that I think came out last year. This cutout heart from the Sweethearts Cricut cartridge. This white butterfly from the Hannah Montana cartridge. Some miscellaneous silver ribbon. This circle cut at 2 7/8 from the Cricut Sweet Treats cartridge. This paper is actually a Christmas collection. It was from Basic Gray, their Eskimo Kisses collection, and surprisingly enough, it seems to have a Valentine's Day feel, so always a bonus when you can use multiple seasons for a project. And as well, this Basic Gray hot pink paper cut at 2 inches long. We'll use some glitter and some black StazOn ink as well. Hopefully you get your products all together and you're ready to watch the video. This heart embellishment was also cut out using my Cricut Sweethearts cartridge, and it is the 3rd button on the top row from the left hand side. So it's just this button right here, and I just cut it out on the regular setting. I used my Cricut Design Studio, so I can't tell you actually what the exact cutout was, because I sized it to get it to something that I thought would look good for this project. Lastly, for the embellishments that were pre-made, I cut out this little butterfly from the Hannah Montana Cricut cartridge. Again, I used my Cricut Design Studio to get it sized to fit, and what I just did is have these two on the same page so I could kind of position it to see if it would be the correct size. So again, the Hannah Montana booklet, and it is this butterfly right here on the top. So it is, if you're looking at your keypad, the bottom key right here gives you the butterfly shape. So what I've done here is I've already gone ahead and cut this 12 by 12 length of paper at 2 inches long to get ready to do this cutout trim using the Lattice Martha Stewart punch. Now these punches, I was a little hesitant to get at first, but watching many of the fantastic tutorials online, I was convinced of getting the punch. So what you just do is make sure that your edge is all lined up here. It smoothly goes down, and then you can see on the outside here you can line up what you need for your next cut. So I'm just lining it up, making sure that everything's nice and down at the bottom, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut. So I'll do it again, just carefully take your time. Okay, so you can see I did that little hiccup. If you make sure everything's lined up and take your time, no issue at all. So I'm going to keep going along, making sure everything's lined up here. Cut. Keep going, lining everything up. Cut again, and probably just one more time here. And cut. Now the great thing, what you just do at the bottom is maybe I actually need a little bit more here. So I can just line it up, and then it just gets the bottom. And then you have a nice lattice edge going all a way along. Okay, so here's my, as I was saying, stupendous short pail, and what you can do is just take off the lid. Now, being that I don't have any nails, it's not as easy to take off as you like. And what's great about a 12 by 12 piece of paper is that you just stick it in there and it fits perfectly all the way around. So there's no need to glue or anything like that. So depending on how you design your pails, they could be reusable for the future, but usually in most cases you're giving it as a gift, so that's unnecessary. So that's just the easy step there, just to see how it fits in. Okay, so here I have my Stays On ink stamp pad. I seem to really like this when I'm stamping words and that kind of thing. I am just going to type it, press it down on the pad just so I get nice good coverage, and right about here at the bottom I'm going to just put it down, and there you go. So after you've put the paper in, the next step, as you can see, is to put on the little heart embellishment. And just to give it a little bit more of an interesting look, I've glittered the heart. So I'll show you how I did that. So basically what I did is I just take my two-way glue pen and just cover the whole heart with blue. Well, it looks blue, but you want to go as fast as you can so that the bond with the glitter becomes a permanent hold. So you just go along. You'll probably have to wash down the mat after you've done this. So I'm just gluing it all here to get it all covered. It sometimes shrinks a little bit, so you'll have to go back, make sure the heart is all covered to the best you can. Even in the first one that I made, there was parts that it wasn't completely covered, but to be honest, you can't really tell when you really look at it. Maybe as from a critical eye, you possibly could, but that's what adds the craftiness to it and makes it a homemade project versus a store-bought project. So what I'm just doing is just taking some transparent glitter and just throwing it all over the heart here, making sure that it all gets covered. So while I'm waiting for the heart to dry, what I'm going to do is to show you how to attach the shape here that came from the Sweet Treats cartridge. I'm just going to run tape on. I'm going to make sure I put locks because I don't want this falling apart when I give it away to someone. So just stick it on there like so, and then it's on there quite well. So now that the heart is all dry, that we covered with glitter, the next step is to attach it here to the pail. And so I actually use some dimensionals to help with that. So I am just putting it on here. To get it all positioned up. Did I miss one? So now it's all attached, and then the last step is to put on the little butterfly. And again, we're going to use popped up dimensionals to do that, or 3D tape. Peel it off, and I like it to be just on the edge here like so. I'm going to put it on there. I'm noticing that this is a little loose, so I'm going to go ahead and fix that. So now that the lid's done, I can pop that down there. You can see that the loose edge that was there before has now been touched up. And then the last step is just to take this miscellaneous ribbon that I had in my stash to tie a little ribbon on the edge. And there we go. There's a cute little Valentine's pail to give to your secret Valentine, filled with any kind of goodies you can think of. Thanks so much for joining me today at Let's Get Crafty, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.